Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today I'm building a house that I've called Meadow View. It's not overlooking a meadow or anything, it's just a name that I really liked. And it's built on a 40 by 30 lot, and it's for, well, it depends on how many Sims you've got, but it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It has a laundry room, and what other rooms does it have? It has an art room, which I absolutely love, and I can't wait for you to see it. A study, and yeah. So I don't know if you saw, but over on the community tab, I did ask for your opinion on, like, if I was to build some houses, just like for no particular reason, like my Appaloosa Plains I build so it's like renovated for that save file, and the Emerald Valley I'm building the world up. But these lots, these builds, there's no particular purpose for it. I just really wanted to build something that I didn't need to really think about too much. Not built in any particular style. This is a bungalow. I really like how it looks. I've used a like a grey, which I don't normally use, which is very different for me, and I love how it's turned out, so I hope you like it too. In the description you will find the download link. It uses no CC or store content, so you'll be pleased to know it is just expansion packs and stuff packs. I'm not 100% sure what expansions or stuff packs I use because I don't limit myself in these builds, so yeah, you might want to be a little bit wary of that. Feel free to let me know if you'd like me to put it up as a Sims 3 pack. I can do that, but yeah, I personally prefer library files, so that's what I've put it as. But yeah, let me know. You'll also find, and like, it's going to be weird because I leave the bedrooms unfurnished but everything else is furnished, but in the description you will find something that says Meadow View unfurnished. So that is all the exterior is included, as well as a floor plan, and the flooring and walls done. I don't know if I've put the doors in at that point, but I could be wrong. I could have put the doors in and everything. And then you will find the finished version of everything being built, decorated, but again, the bedrooms are not furnished. I hope that makes sense because I feel like I've just sort of repeated myself. So, but yeah, hopefully you know what I mean. But the outside is all coming together. It's a lovely green, white, and then a brick. And then the fences I make into a grey, which I never do. I don't know why I don't. But yeah, I really like how it looks. It did take me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with the like back garden, because I was going to use this terrain paint here and just put it all the way along, but I really didn't like how it looked, so I do change that, which you'll see in a moment, and it does change again a little bit further along in the video. It's not too much of a long one, it's about 22 minutes according to my editing software, so hopefully you'll stick around to the end. But yeah, so for the unfurnished version, all this stuff I'm doing now will also be included because I forgot about it until I got to the point I was like, oh, maybe I should do an unfurnished version as well. So if you don't want any of this stuff that I've put on the outside, feel free to just delete it. I was thinking about maybe putting a fire pit down under this bit here, but I was like, that's a bit of a fire hazard. Like, what if it burns the roof down? So I did get rid of that. So as always, I haven't done the landscaping on camera. That was done all off camera. But I use these hydrangeas. Are they hydrangeas? In this pink, and I love it. I don't know why. I've never really used them before, to be honest. But yeah, just pop it in a little rug, and then I think there is a little bit of a jump cut where I turn off the recording and I go in and do a floor plan. So here we go. So the entrance, you come into like the entrance, and then to the left you've got the study, and then to the right you've got two bedrooms. The main bedroom, like the master, is right at the very top right, and it does have its own ensuite. and then the 2 bedrooms just had like share a bathroom, but it's also the bathroom that guests could use as well. I did pop out a little hopscotch out the side here on like the driveway area. So I imagine there to be kids here, but again, if you don't have kids and you just want to use this house, feel free to delete that. No worries whatsoever, this house is yours. Once you download it, you can do as you wish, and please don't re-upload. I was originally going to have that room that I've turned into the study, the dining room, but the nook that's like going to be opposite the kitchen, I turned that into the dining room instead, so it's kind of open plan in the main living area. So yeah, feel free to add that into a change that into a dining room if you'd rather, and then have the other area something else or whatever. But yeah, going in and just popping in some tile. I do tile the kitchen, which I have been doing a little bit more recently. I don't know why I haven't been. I really like a tiled kitchen. I don't know, guys. I just really like a tiled kitchen. But yeah, so just changing the colour of the fireplace. And yeah, I don't think I include the fireplace in the unfurnished version. But yeah. So I was trying to get the upper cabinet there to like turn into like a proper corner cabinet, but it just wasn't working and it was really bothering me, but hey ho, what can you do? And I was going to pop in like a big island, and I didn't like how it looked. It took quite a lot of the main living area, and yeah, I don't know why I did all this stuff like in the night time, like dark. I don't know, guys. I was playing around with the lighting, and yeah, that's what I came up with. I was thinking about maybe doing like a olive green or a blue, and then I was just like, what about a grey? I've done grey windows, so why don't I try doing a grey on the counters? And I loved how it looked, so that's what I've gone with. I went with a gold overhead like fan I imagine it to be like an extractor fan. I don't actually know what you'd even use it for, if I'm completely honest with you. But yeah, I do include the fire alarm and the burglar alarm that is in the hallway, the main entrance. And yeah, just adding in a little bit of detailing. I've got the towel here. It does take me a little bit to figure out what pattern I wanted. I did want this one, and I wanted it to be like in quite a nice dark navy-ish sort of colour, but I didn't like the pattern, so I changed the colours around and it came across this pattern here, and I absolutely loved it, so I've left it as that, and then just recolouring everything else. I like putting the rugs on like an off kilter, so it's not completely straight. I just imagine it to be a bit more realistic. I know obviously it's The Sims, there's only so much realism you can do, but I really like how it looked. And then I made the laundry room this like deep navy, and then just popped in a little plant with the, what's it called? I was going to say washing hamper. Is that what's called? A hamper? Sorry, I'm just going to take a sip of my coffee before it goes cold, because I don't know about anyone else, but I get really sidetracked when I'm on like trying to do something. I've made myself like a hot drink, and then I'm like, it's been 2 hours and I'd forgotten I'd had a coffee, so yeah, and then it ends up being like a really cold coffee, and I'm not one of these people that can just drink a cold coffee unless it's like an iced latte or something, but you know, it is what it is. How are you all doing, guys? It is currently a Monday here. So my son has been at nursery. We did try to go into town. Like, I live quite near a town, so we were going to walk in, and he threw the biggest hissy fit ever. I think people were like looking at us thinking we like kidnapped him, because he was just screaming. It was horrendous. I don't know if anyone else's kids do that, but it was just embarrassing. Makes me angry. My other half just says, just ignore him. But how can you ignore a 3-year-old that is screaming, and like you're trying to hold on to them and they're screaming, let me go, and people must think I'd like kidnapped him or was hurting him or something. Oh, it was a nightmare. So we ended up walking back home, because we were going to walk into the town, and they got like a big park in the town centre, So we're going to take him there, and yeah, it just didn't work out. So we ended up walking all the way back home again. So that was like, how long? Like, so we left ours at like 12:30, and I got back at 2:45. So a couple of hours of just walking around with a screaming child. That was fantastic. So I'm definitely ready for this evening, and he's in bed now, so I can do this voiceover, and then I am really tired, so I don't know if I'm going to go into game or whether I'm just going to have an early night and pop my newborn son down for his sleep in his bassinet and just, get a few hours before he wakes for his next feed. I don't know. So many choices. What do I want to do? I have got quite a few things I want to do in game, so it's like always trying to decide what I want to do more or whether I need sleep more. I don't know if anyone else is like that. But this coffee table here, I make the top in marble, this like granite marble. I love it. I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't know why. I'm just so set in the way that I do things. I don't know if anyone thinks that all my houses look the same. Like everyone has a building style, but I just feel like mine's all the same all the time. Please let me know if it is getting like samey, because I will try and change it up. My last build that I did, that villa, oh my days, I love pushing myself out of that comfort zone, because look what it turned into. Like, it was amazing, or I personally think it was lovely. But yeah, just popping in a feature wall here. I don't like it, but I've kept it. I didn't know what else to do, and I wanted it to be a feature wall, so feel free to change that. That's probably like the one thing I'd change, but I didn't know what to change it to, so feel free to change it to whatever, or just put it back to the like neutral colour that I've got on all the other walls. I just didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to use brick, and yeah, so that's what I went with, and I'm not a big fan, so don't worry, I understand if you don't like it, because I'm not a massive fan myself. I just didn't know what else to do, as I said. But yeah, just popping a little clock on the mantelpiece and changing some more colours, and onto the bathroom now. I love how these bathrooms have turned out. I choose different things that I would normally do, and in the master, the toilet has its own room, like, so it's closed off, so yeah, so they can go to the toilet in peace. And then this is the just like main bathroom, if you want to call it that. So the what's it called, ensuite is massive in comparison, but well, is what it is. And the master bedroom can have a lovely nice bathroom, and then just recolouring everything in the bathrooms, and then I think I do some hallways, and then we do the art room. So we are like halfway through already. I've been rambling on for like God knows how long about random things. So the bedrooms, I probably would put a carpet in the bedrooms if you were to do it yourself, or if I was to do it, but obviously I haven't. I'm getting, maybe if I get sorry if I can talk, maybe if I got some motivation and some more ideas of like types of bedrooms. But like, I like knowing that the sims that you have in your game and who this house is for, the bedrooms are tailored more to them, because everything else you can recolour or whatever, but I know a lot of people don't like building, but the bedrooms, again, I don't even know if maybe I need to do different versions. I don't know. Maybe I need to do like an unfurnished version, so those that do like decorating but don't like building can decorate the house, and then those that just want to do the bedrooms can do the bedrooms and just leave them unfurnished, and then just do a fully furnished. So those that just want to put it in the world and just pop a random family in can do that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, if you're even at this point and listening to me ramble. I'd really like your opinion on that. And yeah, so I am going to do some more of those you choose my build kind of thing. Not right now. I have got something else I need to do before that, and then I need to, well, I am actually building something in Emerald Valley at the minute, but it's not quite ready yet for me to film. I'm just sort of like getting some ideas. I like to get ideas of the lot before, like, just mess around with the lot before I film anything, just so you guys haven't got to sit there and watch an hour of me deleting it backwards and forwards, deleting it. But yeah, so this is the art room here. I love how this turned out. I used a lot of university life in here, and yeah, so I imagine, I don't know why, but I imagine one of the adults to be into either the art, like, what's it called? It's not the architecture, but what's it called? Like the interior designer. I don't know what it's called, guys. You're probably like screaming at me, telling me what it is, but yeah, that career that came with ambitions, or a stylist, and they'd do all their designs in here. And yeah, that's probably what was going through my mind when I was building this, because there's a sketch pad and what is that thing called that came with that sketchy thing, but not the sketch pad, the other thing. I don't know what it's called. And I was originally going to do like a painting room, but I was like, there's only so much, like, I've done them before, and I wanted something different. So this is what I've come up with. Hopefully you like it. This could even be an extra bedroom, so it could even be a 4-bedroom, and this could be like the little nursery or something, or a little playroom. But this is what I've turned it into. So yeah, this house is so versatile. There's plenty of space for you to change things if you wanted to. And yeah, so this room is a little bit orange and I really like it. I do. And I changed this into this black, I want to say plaid, that's not plaid, like checkered. Is it checkered? I want to say it's checkered flag thing. I don't even know what it is, to be fair, but I really like it. And then I think we go into the garage. No, we go over into the study. There's a little fish tank in here, a couple of bookcases, a computer and some chairs for your Sims to sit at if they were to read a book. And yeah, a nice computer. I was thinking about maybe adding some pet stuff, but I just didn't know what pet, because when I imagine the family that's living in the house, I imagine the type of pet that would fit that family. And obviously I don't know the family that would live in this house because I'm not doing the bedrooms. I've not used my imagination. So I didn't want to add animal things. So feel free to add things, whatever. As I said, it's yours. You choose what you want to do. I was thinking about putting a lounge chair in here, but it just didn't take up enough space. So yeah, I went for... I think I went for a 2-seater, or did I go for this? I only finished building this last night, and it's literally the next day, and I've already forgotten. Like, I don't understand how my brain is that much of a sieve. This is what I go for, I remember. So the 2-seater, I don't know what pack that comes with. I want to say late night, but I could be completely wrong. And then the diesel stuff. Chair, because I love that chair. I don't know why I love it so much, but I just imagine it to be quite comfy. Just recolouring everything in this room again, and keeping with that blue theme, and blue and orange I think is my theme for everything at the moment. My voice is already going, and it's only like, how far are we in? 18 minutes. We're going to be at the screenshots shortly. So outside, if I just quickly talk through that, because then I'm going to have to love you and leave you. I pop out a trampoline, a fire pit, I was going to say a bonfire, no, a barbecue and a little table for your Sims to sit at. And I think that's pretty much everything outside. I don't normally use the trampoline, so I thought it was something a little bit different. And yeah. So I'm going to love you and leave you here, guys, with some music. And please do stick around to watch the screenshots. Yeah, you can watch the screenshots and look at them. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Oh, quick thing. In here, I use this, and I love how this bit's turned out. So please do check out those screenshots, because I make a really good shot of in here. It's just something a little bit different, as I said, some activities for your Sims to do. And I should quickly mention it's only coming out at 120,000 simoleons, which I think is damn good, and I include a car. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to love you and leave you with some music. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to see lots more Sims 3 builds, also my Let's Play. And yeah, so I'm going to love you and leave you with some music, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.